The Aymara. Their communities are located in Arica, Parinacota, and Tarapacá, in areas from Bisbee and Putre, up to Quillagua. The Aymara community in Chile are in the Antofagasta region. Their language is the Aymara, although most of them speak Spanish. In recent years, they have moved in search of new jobs. The Quechua live in the Andes. They speak the Quechua language. They had reached the Chilean territory during the 15th century. According to the census of 2002, in Chile there are just over 6,000 Quechuas. The Atacama people, or Atacameños, are indigenous people living in the valleys of El Loa province in the region of Antofagasta. According to the 2002 census, their number reaches 21,015 people. The Coya are an indigenous people located in some valleys and mountains of Chile Chico in northern Chile, being few in number. The Dieguitas were farther south than the Tacameños. They managed to develop agriculture where they grew corn, potatoes, and pumpkins. Rapa Nui people have inhabited Easter Island for about 2,500 years, but they come from other Polynesian islands. Easter Island is located in the continent of Oceania, and it is considered a nature sanctuary. This island was incorporated to Chile in 1888. Until 1966, the Rapa Nui were considered. This tribe was the most numerous at the arrival of the Spaniards, about 1 million people, and remains the largest. Mapuche extended families and communities are called Love. Several groups of Love were called clans. The Yegan or Yamana lived from the Beagle Channel to Cape Horn for about 6,000 years. Today, they are almost extinct. The Cahuéscar or Alacalufes live in the Patagonian Channel from the Gulf of Penas to the Strait of Magellan for about 6,000 years. Their language is the Cahuéscar, and the name by which they call themselves. In their language, the word means person or human being. The Caucaues were one of the people of the Patagonian channels. They lived in the mainland coast of the Gulf of Penas and ate mostly seafood. In 1743, they were Christianized, the latest Caucaue records dating from the late 18th century. The Chango were people that lived in the current region to central Antofagasta. While some historians say that they would have been extinguished in the early 18th century, others argue that the last place where they lived was Creek Paposo, south of Antofagasta in the 1890s. Picunches is the name used to refer to people belonging to the Chilean pre-Hispanic Central Chile, called Picunmapu. They live between two major rivers, the Aconcagua River and the River Itata. The Picunches were installed in groups about 300 people in small villages. Picunches produced their own pottery. The Cuncos are a sedentary indigenous people belonging to the group of Mapuches, who inhabited the coasts of Chile from Valdivia to Chacao Channel. They spoke the Mapudungun language, common to all the peoples of the whole Mapuche. Its population at the arrival of the Spanish is estimated at 100,000 people. Chono is the generic name used to designate the nomadic indigenous groups who inhabited the islands and canals between the southern Chile archipelago and Taitao Peninsula in southern Chile, from prehistoric times to the late 18th. They were nomads, and their main activity was sea lion hunting and fishing. The Tehuelches, Patagonians or Anikenk are a group of native tribes of Patagonia and the Pampas region of South America. They were divided into several groups who spoke different languages. These are extinct in Chile, but not in Argentina. The Selknam or Ona live in the island of Tierra del Fuego, where their ancestors came several millennia ago. Today they are extinct in Chile. The Selknam accept having many wives, but usually they had only one. Their language is related to the Tehuelches.